Get this, the next bailout may have more to do with beach houses than homes on the brink of foreclosure. Congressman Scott Garrett, Republican of New Jersey, joins us now to explain. You know, Scott, Congressman, normally it's the media's job to get out there and uncover this kind of scandalous behavior, bailing out beach houses, but we give it to you today to do it. What's the story?
Well, you normally do just an excellent job on this, so I'm glad that we're able to do this together.
Thank you.
Here. Well, the story is this is an area where, once again, we're looking to see just another bailout potentially in the makings here. And this is the case for beach houses, if you will, or earthquake-prone houses out in California, or Florida houses along the coast where they really shouldn't have been built. And they're coming to the federal government, which means you and I, the American taxpayers, for the ultimate bailout. It would be $25 billion at the end of the day, potentially.
And so, essentially, this is distressed real estate, much of which is second homes, and that's now covered in a bailout situation?
Yeah, what you have here is situations like the state of Florida, where you have people have built houses where they really shouldn't have, beach houses, if you will. And the state has not had the political will, the political backbone to say that in our state that we're going to have the insurance companies charge actuarial sound rates. In other words, charge those people who are building in hazardous locations what they really should pay for their insurance from there. So their fund down in Florida is short for about $20 billion. Out in California, you're looking at the same thing for about $5 billion. So lo and behold, what do we have? A bill in committee hearing yesterday, a bill that would say the federal government would be the backstop, if you will, the bailout at the end of the day, if they need it, for the tune of $20 billion for risks of the nature in Florida and $5 billion for the nature of risk out in California. A coincidence? I don't think so.
So you oppose this, I take it?
Yeah, I opposed it, yeah.
Okay, let's suppose that there is no bailout, that this fails. Does that mean massive failure, especially in California and Florida, of some of these second homes?
No. What it means is that the governors in those states and the legislatures in those states really have to make the tough decisions. You know, I'm from New Jersey. We have a new governor here who is making really dramatic and tough choices because our state is in a fiscal hard place right now. Those states are in a bad place when it comes to insurance rates. And they need to say to those people that we're not going to look to the taxpayers in New Jersey or Arkansas or Indiana to bail us out. We're going to do the hard choices and say that if you're living in those areas, the rates are going to have to come up enough so the rest of the American taxpayers will not have to be the ones on the hook to bail us out.
Can you give us a quick update on the state of health care and the vote, a possible vote in the House? The way we're scoring it is that the votes, for the yes votes, are not there. They don't have a majority at this point. Is that your reading too?
That's my reading too, because otherwise you would not be talking to me right now. You would have a flash across the screen with Nancy Pelosi coming to the sticks of the microphone saying, we have a deal, we're going to vote for this afternoon. Well, you're not having that story because they don't have the votes right now.
Essentially,
now, I say all that.
Given the procedural decision yesterday by the parliamentarian, you in the House, you've got to trust, Democrats in the House, you've got to trust the Senate to change the bill that you're going to vote on after it's become law. You've got to trust them to do that, and I suspect that a lot of you do not trust them.
Well, if you were a Democrat member of Congress who has already voted on 200 or 300 bills that are sitting over in the Senate right now, not health-related bills, not controversial bills, and the Senate hasn't moved on those, if you were a Democrat congressman and looking to the president, and you know the president likes the Senate bill better than the House bill, would you be trusting these senators? I don't think so. And we hear that not just from Republicans, but you hear that from members on the House side. You hear that from the senators because they realize that they're a body not to be trusted at this stage of the game.
All right, the latest on the health care vote and the beach house bailout update from my Congressman, Scott Garrett, Republican, New Jersey. Thanks so much, Mr. Garrett. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the chance to be with you. Thanks so much.
If you think real estate is at least bottoming out, consider this. What if another 7 million foreclosed homes suddenly flooded the market?
Do you want to make better trades? You can with eSignal. Get reliable data, predictive analytics, and advanced charting. Know exactly when to get in and out of your trades. Maximize your profits and limit your losses. eSignal makes it possible with customized packages to fit your specific trading style. We offer software solutions for all levels of traders, from beginner to pro. Call now for a customized demo and ask how you can get a risk-free trial of eSignal. Call 800-815-8251.